Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, JP, for your time. It's a pleasure to talk to you both. I'm going to start with you, Brandon. What was like the inspiration this time around, and how is it for you, like to be the showrunner, executive producer for the new series?
Sure. Well, the inspiration, as it was with the first series, let me give full credit to obviously, Marlo Frazee came up with this concept of this baby, and when a baby comes into the house, they're the boss. And then, director Tom McGrath and writer Michael McCullers took that concept and said, well, what does that actually look like? What kind of corporation would employ a baby in a suit? And it was the same thing this time. The inspiration was really seeing the Boss Baby family business, seeing that movie, in a work in progress form, and seeing Tina and meeting her and how just vibrant and excited she was, and how different she was from Boss Baby. Seeing Carol, who may not take to Boss Baby or her brother-in-law, Theodore Templeton, as much as some other characters, and then seeing Tim as an adult. And just there was so much heart there that's absolutely what we wanted to play with. And being a showrunner is playing with those things. It's a great set of toys. We have a fantastic team, from people like JP and our other actors to our artists, our directors. It's a joy to do something like this.
Now I'm gonna go to JP. I would like to know how excited for you to be back to lend your voice to Theodore, and what did you learn about yourself playing this capitalist baby?
Wow, I've saved my therapist just so many hours playing this character, just working through so many childhood issues. No, I mean honestly, it's so great to come back to Boss Baby, and especially in a new setting for him, a new role for him, where he's trying to be the same thing, but is contending with. Usually, it's contending like some megalomaniac villain, like cats or old people or dogs or something like that. And this is his niece, who's not a villain. She's just somebody who does something completely different, and he has to figure out what his strategy is for, at first, trying to overtake her, and then as it goes on later, just trying to work with her and keep the family together. So that's fun. That's super fun to play. I don't know if I've learned anything. I'm just a horrible person.
So I'm gonna come back to Brandon now. What was like I understand that you love to be a showrunner and everything, but what was your biggest challenge this time around?
Well, the biggest challenge is just always time. We love this job. This time, sorry, let me take a step back. There was a worldwide pandemic that affected us during this, and suddenly everything about making a show changed. And that does factor into the time, like I was saying, that suddenly we didn't get to have our actors all together in the same room playing off of each other. They were each recording in a home studio like JP's in right now, or one at a time in a sanitized booth. And then just everything like that, just not being able to meet in person with the crew and sit and brainstorm, doing everything over Zoom or other video conference. It was a challenge, but I think you wouldn't know it from watching the show, because everything meshes together so well, and because a really well-oiled team that took that challenge and ran with it.
Thank you. I always say that you guys do magic, so the magic is there. I can see that.
Magic and miracles.
JP.
Yes.
What do we can expect of Boss Baby back in crib?
What can you expect? Well, you can expect a lot of the same fun and antics and general weirdness of Baby Corp, while also all of the family warmth that you would have gotten from the original series. However, you also have the added benefit of a whole new cast, an amazing dynamo that is Tina Templeton and her sister Tabitha, and just a whole bunch of new and interesting situations that somehow fuse everything that a parent goes through when raising babies, as well as everything anybody who's ever worked in an office goes through, all wrapped into one little bow.
Brandon, the series you see that is a very diverse. You see a lot of the colors of the skin of the babies, the characters, and then how important it was for you to have that on screen and also behind the scenes, like the importance to have diversity in both sides of the production.
Very important, and DreamWorks, absolutely to their credit, that they were 100% behind that and driving that as much as we were. We all wanted a very diverse group, in front of and behind the scenes, it just, as a writer, as a producer, it's so liberating and expansive, that there's a whole world of people out there who come from different places, have different experiences, and if our job is to take a little piece of life, and share it with the world, then the more lives that we have involved, the richer that's going to be, the more heartfelt it's going to be, the more meaningful it's going to be, and the more fun it's going to be, I think, for all involved.
Great, thank you. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.